Hello, viewers. Welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Well, another day's beginning. I'd like to invite you to start the day with a short tarot reading. It's a general reading open to all signs. So just take what resonates with you. At the same time, it's a timeless reading. So whatever time you find yourself watching it, that's the best time for you to see it. Now, our main energy for today is, the Eight of Pentacles. So, today is a day of creative projects. And, it's something that you try to see what is your passion. And it seems like the universe is saying, this is the right time for you to follow your passion and to work on it. I will not be surprised if you will be able to accomplish a lot today. You see here, this person started on working on a craft. It makes me think of a hobby. And immediately he was able to do a lot of beautiful things. 8 pentacles immediately. And he continues to work. So this is a good time. Your energy is very creative, and at the same time, you have that patience and diligence to accomplish things. Okay. So this is our main energy. Now, what attracts me right now is the working clothes. Be careful when you do it so that you can avoid little pitfalls like little scratches or little things. No, especially if it requires mechanical, your move requires you to use your skills. So just have the proper equipments that you need. Sometimes these proper equipments just take a little effort, but sometimes because we are so passionate, we forgo these things and say, "Oh, it's okay. I don't need it. I can still do my craft without them." Well, it seems like right now, the proper equipment seems to be important. So, whatever it is that you usually do or use with your hobby, just take those precautions. Little things. If they are less than 3 minutes, why not get them there beside you, within your access? It's good to have them. And have also a good first aid kit beside you. No, it's just for those little scratches you might get along the way. Okay, so when we get to become into the zone, when you're already into the zone, sometimes we no longer go to those little details. Well, I don't know why, but I was drawn to that. Be aware of the little details. Okay. Now, how will these things unfold for the day? Well, you will learn something new. We have here the Hierophant. It seems that the universe, if you follow your passion right now, you will be learning something new. That's the thing that comes to me right now. So, maybe the universe wants you to learn something related to your passion. Maybe your passion is one of those songs that you will have to sing for the world. Okay, now this is the advice of the universe. You have the 10 of Wands. So it seems like, yes, today is a day for rest. Lay down your burdens and just follow something that turns you on fire. A hobby or something that you like doing. So today seems to be a day for you to just slow down, lay down your burdens. It seems that you've really worked a lot. You've really worked hard. It's time for you to slow down a bit and pursue your bucket lists. Okay, those things that you've always wanted to do but you were not able to do. Well, it seems like the universe is saying, slow down a bit today and just enjoy the moment. Nurture yourself right now. Treat yourself to something that you like doing. Okay. So, today is just a day. Lay down your burdens a little. It's like, this person is going to plant already the trees. Once he plants the trees, he's just going to wait for the trees to grow. So it's like he has done everything, the preliminaries. Now all you have to do is to do that final thing. Maybe today you just plant them and then water them, and then you just maintain them. So it seems like, yeah, you've gone a long way, and the universe is saying, take a short break. Okay, so that's what we have for our tarot reading for today. Let us go to the second part, which is the self-care tip. Okay, for our self-care tip for today, it's from the Affirmators. The message is courage. Okay, this is very interesting. The courage is something that comes from within, and it's not the absence of fear. It's the conquering of our fear. It's being able to function and move forward amidst the fear that we feel. Okay, so that's bravery. But at the same time, I'd like to quote what Dale Carnegie often has written in one of his books, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. He said, 90% of the things we worry about usually do not happen, but we still worry and fret anyway. Most things in life are transient. It's true. These things, they pass. And sooner or later, when we face our fears, we conquer the fear, and then we get to know more about the situation or the thing that we fear about. And then we realize it was not really as scary as it was. Just like in the picture, the shadow usually looks bigger than the actual object. So it's like that. Oftentimes, we see something, it looks very fearful, or we see a situation, it looks very fearful. But when we get a little bit closer, or even try to observe it even more, or sometimes even touch it, sometimes we realize, oh, it was not really a wall, but a very thin paper. And when you poke it, it suddenly becomes brittle, and yeah, you are able to pass through it, and you realize, oh, it was just an illusion, or it was not really as scary as I thought it would be. So sometimes when we look at things, maybe we are looking at the shadow, which usually are bigger than the actual situation. And all we need to do is to have the courage to move forward and to try to observe it carefully. I call it calculated risks. It's sometimes the fear of dying makes us this sort of give up the joy of living. It's like that. Because we are afraid, the fear overcomes us so much that we deprive ourselves of the joy of discovering new things, of living life to the full, of seizing the present moment. Now, another thing that was advised in that book of Dale Carnegie was trying to live in daytime compartments. And I think this was the advice also of Jesus in the New Testament, wherein do not fret about the past, or do not worry about the past, and do not worry about the future. Don't think of the past and the future. Just live the present moment. The present moment has enough worries as they have. So it's like living the present moment. The description of Dale Carnegie are the submarines and also the ships in the sea. When water starts to get in, immediately there is an automatic mechanism in the big ships that closes all the other doors so that the water will not make the ship sink. So in a certain sense, do not inundate the advice was not to inundate our present moment with worries of the past and worries of the future. Just try to face things as today, to accept the past as part of us, and to learn from it and to move forward. At the same time also, to do what we can do for this present moment, because what we do in the present moment will also determine our future. And I think another thing that is important is knowing that you are not alone, and the divine is always with you, your spirit guides are always with you, and that anything you need will be provided for you. To regain that spirit of the child, knowing that you are protected and that everything that you need will be given to you. So I think with these things, you can face life with courage. Uh, you start with the little things. Take one step. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start with the things that you can change. The things that you cannot change, let it go. Because when you concentrate on the things that you change, so slowly your circle of influence starts to grow. And then when you start to do on something that you can change right now, then later on you start to do on another thing that you can change. Later on your influence gets bigger and bigger, and the things beyond your control becomes smaller and smaller. Sometimes it just needs a little patience. Just like what we saw in the tarot reading, we had there the Eight of Pentacles. He just started working on one pentacle, and when he finished it, he started working on another one. Sooner or later, he already had 8 beautiful pentacles. So just take one step at a time. So far, this is what I can see, so that we'll be able to face those giants that are usually just shadows. Uh, Let us now try to go to the card and read the description or the message given in the card with regards to courage. Courage. No one is fearless. No one. But even though I am not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I do not run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in its most vulnerable part. Okay. Then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Yeah, it's nice, no? Yeah, I think that someone bigger that this one is referring to is the universe. You you kick fear where it really hurts, and then you hide behind the universe saying, eh, sir, sir master, sir divine, please take care of it. Okay. So it's like it reminds me of this friend who would tell me, when I have a problem, I kneel down and pray, and I tell the divine, Lord, we have a problem, please solve it. Always remember, what your problem is also the problem of the universe. So why not ask the universe to solve it for you? Well, that's it for today. I hope it has made you feel courageous enough to face the day's challenges. And I wish you a great day. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Our channel is growing. Thank you. And it's reaching more people. Now, I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.